Yo, what's up guys? Tim here, welcome back to another video. Today we have 5 clubbing fragrances that I want to talk to you guys about. So clubbing is an occasion that I partake in quite often back in the day. So definitely not now because the right now everything is closed. But before everything went into lockdown, I was clubbing maybe back in I would say 2015. Heavily, 2015, 2016, 2017, those times pretty heavily, and not so much in the 2019 era. So late 2018, 2019, 2020, not so much. I was really more focused on work. So these are fragrances that some of them I've worn before that I think works extremely well. And one of this one in here is one that from experience I feel like would work extremely well. I wore this out to bars before, but not to clubs yet, but from experience, I know it works really well. And let's start out with that one actually, and that one is 1 Million Lucky. Now this one is one that I wore to bars a few times, really enjoyed it, really fits kind of like the nightlife kind of feel. Every time I wear this one out to bars, I almost feel like I want to wear it to the club. That's why it's in this list right here, because I feel like it just works extremely well when you're partying, when you're drinking, when you're just having a lot of fun. This is one of those very unique fragrances that when people actually smell it off you, they're gonna be like, whoa, my God. Like they would be extremely surprised because nothing else smells like this one. This thing is plum, like almondy, like nutty. It's sweet in a way that has just never been sweetened before in a men's fragrance, if that makes any sense. It's like 1 Million, when it was first released, people were just blown away by it because it's such a unique type of sweetness. This one, similar feeling. It's such a unique type of sweetness that it will blow people away. And that's one of the reasons why I think it works so well in the club. So yeah, this one, 1 Million Lucky. If you guys have not smelled this yet, you guys really should. PACO, by the way, is really good at making sweet fragrances. They're so good at making sweet fragrances. A lot of their sweet fragrances are just absolute banger. The Invictus line, absolute banger. Pretty much all of them, absolute banger. Even the new Legend I like. 1 Million, of course. 1 Million, 1 Million Cologne, 1 Million Lucky, 1 Million Privé. All those ones, extremely unique, super nice fragrances. Pure line, Pure XS Night, bangers as well in terms of being a sweet, unique fragrance. So they do sweet extremely well. This thing is strong. I'm waving this around and I can smell it. Oh man, it's just so, even if you don't like PACO, you smell this and you're like, I'll give it to you. Like, this is unique. This is groundbreaking. This is thinking outside the box. You'll give it to PACO for at least that, even if you don't like them. Man, there's just banger fragrance right here. And yeah, if you don't wear it to the club, at least do what I do, wear it to the bar and see for yourself how good this one actually is. Next one is one that I wore heavily. This one is more of a bar scent for me than a club scent, but I did wear it to the club from time to time. This one is Pure Malt. Pure Malt. A lot of times when I go out nowadays, I wear Pure Malt. This is my current go-to designer fragrance for nights out type occasion. I wore it to a club a few times, it works really well. To the bars, it works phenomenally well. I mean, it does smell like booze after all. Nice booze, so you don't smell like an alcoholic. It smells extremely nice. The malt note in here, extremely nice. The whiskey vibe, the boozy vibe. This is my favorite boozy type fragrances in the designer realm. This one beats out CH Man Privé for me every day of the week, every minute of the day. It just smells extremely nice. I really do like Pure Malt, and it's one that screams extrovert in my personal opinion. Screams fun, extrovert. You can't wear this fragrance and slouch. You can't slouch and like hide yourself in a bar setting or hide yourself away in a party setting wearing Pure Malt. You just can't do that. You need to wear this thing with confidence, and if you wear it with confidence, it's gonna do well for you because it smells just like one of the most classy, I would say, one of the most classy party goer fragrance ever. So if you want something you can wear with like a collar shirt, a black t-shirt, you wear this thing, you know? So it's not like flat parties where you're just wearing your pajamas and playing beer pong with your buddies. It's not that kind. You can absolutely wear it to that, but this is definitely slightly bit more of a dress up kind of party, kind of nights out fragrance. So this one, again, to recap, for sure, if you want a more classy nights out fragrance that's still extremely fun, extremely confident, this is one that I like 100% recommend to you. There's no doubt in my mind this thing is perfect for that. So based off my experience, that is, you guys might have different experience. Based off my experience, this thing has 100% always worked for me, and I love the vibe, I love the mood, the feeling that it gives me every time I wear it out. So yeah, check this one out if you guys have not done so yet. Pure Malt. Next one here is one that is I only wore it to clubs. I've never worn it to any real nights out occasion, maybe once or twice, but I wore this one mainly to clubs here in Vegas. Now this one is Ultra Malt. This one is nice. I will have to say performance is one of the biggest reason I put this one on, and the type of sweetness that it has is a little bit more unique than the other fragrances that a lot of other people wear out there. If you guys don't know, here in Vegas, if you go use the bathroom in the clubs, some of the clubs will have fragrances lined up for you on the sink area for you to, after you wash your hand, all this stuff, you can spray on some cologne, and there's always the usual, like the 1 million, the Acqua di Gio, some other sweet fragrances. I've even seen like Polo Blue there once. I don't think that's a clubbing scent, but sure. But Acqua di Gio, also not a clubbing scent. It is there. So you see just the popular crap on the sink, right? Old popular stuff. And when I looked at that, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna wear any one of these ever to the club because everyone is just gonna smell like these. So I went with something a little more unique, which is Ultra Malt. The sweetness in here comes from the fruity note of pear. So it has a fruity sweetness. It's not like a super bubblegummy, super gourmandy sweetness. It's fruity sweetness, which is really nice. And to me, this one works extremely well because it's extremely mass appealing at the same time as it does perform extremely well. So yeah. Man, not much else to say about this one, to be honest. It's just a clubbing fragrance. It's made for the club. And there's a niche version of this as well, which I'll talk about in the niche video, a niche clubbing video, guys, that's coming up next. Because I do wear niche fragrances to club more often, believe it or not, than designer fragrances. Or in nights out situation in general, I wear niche fragrances out more than designer fragrances because nights outs are special. I don't go out that often. And I tend to like wearing niche for those special occasions. So yeah, there's a niche version of this that will work extremely well, but we'll talk about that in a different video. So yeah, Ultra Malt by Jean Paul Gaultier, really nice clubbing fragrance right here. Highly recommended and extremely mass appealing. You cannot go wrong with it, and you still smell pretty unique in comparison to everyone else in the club that you're going to. All right, this one is my go-to sweet fragrance when it comes to the club. Hands down, go-to sweet fragrance, smells youthful, incredible. Love to wear this one in Thailand when I was clubbing there more. This one is Armani code PROFUMO. This one I bought in Thailand, wore it in Thailand, clubbed in Thailand. Extremely, extremely good fragrance. Like, it's no wrong deduction point for this one at all. Performance, fantastic. The smell itself, really good. I love the Code DNA mixed with tonka bean mixed with this really kind of nice root beer-ish feeling. It is extremely, extremely nice. This thing made my top 10 Keep 10 for Life designer list on my main channel, and it still holds true today as one of my favorite fragrances of all time. This thing just rocks the world, man. It's just so good. I really cannot live without this one. There's something on the cap. Just cleaning it off, taking care of my bottle like we all should. So if your bottles are dirty, fingerprint all over, just give it a shine every now and then, Don't let it sit there with tons of fingerprint. Come on, you've spent like $100 on these shit. So yeah, this one, extremely, extremely nice. If you've not smelled this one before, I urge you to try. This might actually become your favorite designer sweet fragrance, much like for myself. And especially for nights out and clubbing occasion, you want something that's a little bit more youthful, a little bit more playful, sweet, while not being overly too popular type of sweetness. This one just works phenomenally. I've gotten a ton of compliments of this one, countless actually. I've actually gotten a lot of compliments of the original Armani Code as well, countless as well. And yeah, Armani Code DNA just works really well. They know what they're doing with this line for sure. And this one, doesn't fail you. This one is on par with how legendary the original is for me. So yeah, really good. Try this one out, Armani code PROFUMO. This last one is one that I wore the most. When I was in college in Thailand, I wore this one like heavy. I only have like half the bottle left of this, it looks like. So this one is DIOR SAUVAGE. No-brainer club fragrance. It works. It's fresh, it's mass appealing, it performs extremely well. It has the biggest sillage you can think of for a fresh fragrance. And if you're clubbing in Thailand, or you're clubbing in a lot of hot places, you were not gonna wear those sweet fragrances. You're gonna go with something fresh, and you're gonna go with something like DIOR SAUVAGE, because it works. In the dense, hot, humid heat in Thailand, this thing shines like the star. It shines like the mofo sun. It's just so bright, so invigorating, so strong. The sillage is so captivating that I've gotten just ridiculous amount of compliments, especially when I'm drunk. When I'm drunk and I'm just dancing with a bunch of strangers, I don't give a care in the world. I remember getting a ton of compliments from a lot of other drunk strangers as well. So a lot of great memories with DIOR SAUVAGE when it comes to clubbing and nights out scene. This is the king of clubbing. Hands down, the king of clubbing when it comes to fresh fragrances anyway. King of clubbing, hands down. It is getting extremely popular though, so might not be the best to wear this one nowadays, I guess, if you want to wear something more unique. But if you don't care about being unique, you only care about getting like tons of compliments, getting tons of reactions, and that's all you care about, you care about that validation, then yeah, DIOR SAUVAGE is great. I highly recommend it. There's no other fragrance that's better than this one, to be honest with you. So yeah, I love this one. Nothing else much to say about it. You guys know SAUVAGE like the back of your hand. So yeah. So one question actually. What do you know more? The back of your hand or the front of your hand? Yeah, food for thought. All right guys, that's it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bye.